Excuse me, Maxie.
Hey. Okay, you got it. Bye. Max, LA, whatever you want to call yourself. That was Mom, and she said you are officially disowned.
L.A. Knight? What a stupid name.
Tell him, Maser.
You have no idea what you did, what you've done to this family, what you've done to this boy. Look at his face. He hasn't slept in days. He's got bags under his eyes. He's got wrinkles.
You guys, I'm booking him another Botox appointment as we speak.
LA, I need you to understand something, okay? Yes, I have been losing sleep. It's bothering me. I'm breaking out, but it's because I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't understand why the CEO of Maximum Male Models was so upset with the Maximum Male Models modeling.
It makes no sense.
It made no sense to me, but then it came to me in a flash. The reason you resent us, LA, is for the exact same reason that all these disgusting, grotesque, acne-ridden sweat hog mutants in these arenas and on the internet resent us.
They do be ugly, though.
Jealousy. And jealousy is a very ugly look on you, LA. Even uglier than that gaudy red jacket and $15 haircut.
Because let's face it, there was a very big reason why you were the manager and never a model. Come on, boys.